IVM.
There's a quick survey to fill out on ivmpodcast.com/survey. It lets us know a little bit more about who's listening to us. And you know what? We're going to do a few prizes. So, we'll do a random drawing of maybe 10 people and we'll send you all some swag. Remember, that's ivmpodcast.com/survey where you can fill out the survey.
Hello, welcome to Football Twaddle. My name is Saru and I have Yash with me here. Yash?
Hey man, what's up?
I am very disappointed in you.
Oh really? Why?
You did not watch the Newcastle game on the weekend.
Oh, that's harsh.
What is harsh? My
Man.
disappointment or you not watching the game?
I'm a family man now.
It's so?
So at times I can't follow our beloved club.
The real Bruno is scoring goals.
Yeah, he's proving his worth.
He's not even a goal scorer.
Yeah. Wait, what's his position exactly? Playmaker?
Yeah, let's call it playmaker.
Great.
He used to play central midfield. His job is to give assists, but the late run, he's Lampard-esque now. So, yeah, man, I think the club is the way up. 2 goals beating Leicester City, the Europa Conference League semi-finalists.
Let's not say they were concentrating on the other tournament or whatever. Like we as Newcastle really beat a good team this weekend.
Yeah, I sent you an article where Eddie Howe says evolution, not revolution, is the and I thought revolution was only part of WhatsApp chatter, but it has now seeped into the cultural lexicon of football.
Yeah, this is not the first time we heard Pep call himself Fraudiola before, as we had discussed. So, the margins between the fans and coaches is reducing in football.
Yeah, but Pep calling himself Fraudiola is like that. But the method, the model, the project being either a revolution or an evolution. Where do you think the origins of this revolution are? Is it Louis van Gaal?
No, I don't know. This was coined by the Geordies for the Geordies, right? Because they don't want to be Man City, so they're like, just take your time.
Oh,
don't become that
way.
club.
But what is it our friends refer to when talking about Arsenal and Manchester United? One was the Ole revolution,
Right.
but Arteta's was the evolution, which the United fans after Ole was fired, superimpose the revolution aspect of it.
What? No. Who was calling Arteta the Arteta thing evolution? There was some other word describing the Arteta, right? The Arteta.
It can't be the effect.
No. There's something else here. Take time.
He has taken time.
Yeah. So
he's taken a lot of time, and he's going to be not even finishing 4th.
Oh yeah.
So we were very happy when Brighton beat Tottenham, right? And we're like, come on, please, Arsenal, do something out of your life.
But in that game, that was a brilliant goal by Trossard. He shows up once a month with a brilliant goal like that, I think.
So I remember about Trossard. In the beginning of last season, I had read about Trossard and I'm like, you know what, this guy is going to score goals and everything. I had actually taken him in my FPL fantasy team as well.
Right.
And he's paying back a year and a half later. But he's doing well. So Brighton beat Conte. But the focus of our conversation now should be why is Arsenal not capitalizing?
This was coming, right? I remember a couple of weeks back, everyone was praising Arteta. Tanuj Baru showed up to the podcast because Arsenal were winning. And, those are happy days for Arsenal fans. But when you don't have a striker, as we mentioned, things come crashing down. I saw a pretty easy chance fall to Saka, which he hit in the middle of the goal and was an easy save for Sanchez. So, Foster.
Okay.
Fraser Foster, the Southampton goalie. Right, so this is coming, and Southampton is a typical Jekyll Hyde team. They lost 6-0 the previous week.
So they had to do
Ralph
something.
Hasenhüttl sort of showed why he's a manager that's rated and has a nouns and capabilities to his game.
Yeah, he just needs a 9-0 or a 6-0 thrashing to get back to form. Did you see Lacazette's comments after? I think it came out after the game. He said that he misses Champions League. He wants to play the Champions League.
When did Lacazette play Champions League?
When he was with Lyon.
Oh God.
So he misses Champions League. He wants to play. So he wants to stay in Europe, but he wants to play Champions League. Does that mean that he doesn't think Arsenal will finish in the top 4?
I guess it'll be a win-win situation if he departs Arsenal, because I don't think he's doing it well for Arsenal. He scored one goal in months.
So who will they get? Haaland?
No, but there must be other strikers in the league.
There are not. I have checked, yes. There are no strikers in the world.
I think Ollie Watkins improves this Arsenal team.
Oh, God, that bad. Let's talk briefly about your man, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, yes.
Did he score the perfect hat-trick, right leg, left leg and a header, or was it a normal hat-trick?
I think it was a normal hat-trick. But there was a header. No, there was a free kick in there for variety.
Oh, yes. After how many years?
Yeah, pretty much a long time. So it was free kick, header and a normal right foot tap in. So it was a different type of a triple.
What was the stat which was running around? Before the age of 30, he had 30 hat-tricks. After the age of 30, he has 30 hat-tricks.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's an incredible stat, right? Maybe Zlatan has similar stats, but yeah.
Yeah, but Zlatan would say, I don't care.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyway, that does mean now our producer Vinay also asked us to talk about Eric Ten Hag.
Yes.
So are they going to keep postponing announcing the appointment of Ten Hag till they'll actually lose a game?
Yeah, which is coming now. I guess once this podcast is out, he'll be announced, because United are playing Liverpool soon. So after all the protests that happened before Norwich, I think the Glazers they're not in trouble, but they're not very popular. So in order to distract the fans, I'm sure the next defeat, which I hope isn't Liverpool, but I'm sure this is coming.
So there's one more thing, no? United are playing Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea and I think City or something in...
No, City is done this season.
Then Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea...
Yeah, in a row.
In 9 days or something. Yeah, so a Ten Hag appointment is going to happen.
I don't think, you mentioned Chelsea, but by the time United play Chelsea, I think neither teams will have... only Manchester United will have something to play for. I don't think Chelsea are...
Chelsea has nothing to play for.
Yeah, they just have that FA Cup to play for, so I don't think they'll care about that particular game, which is just setting it up for a boring nil draw.
Dude, don't say that. These are haven't you seen the ads? The biggest rivalry of English football in the last 10 years. All those ads haven't come. Be ready for Super Sunday.
Yes.
We're just going to go mad. Why don't they do such things for like Birmingham versus
Aston Villa?
Yeah.
The local second city derby.
Yeah, something which actually means something to the fans. I'm sure there's a Birmingham India group somewhere on Facebook just like crying out for attention.
Yeah, all the ex-students of University of Birmingham.
Dude, that's a lot of Indians. I think a lot of Indians also go to Warwick University.
Where is that?
It must be somewhere very close to London.
Oh yeah. So then I think all the London clubs will have these satellite fan groups.
Based out of Bandra. All right. While all this was happening, there were some very important FA Cup semi-finals.
Right.
Which we kind of missed as our game of the week last week. But there was a Manchester City versus Liverpool FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
In which Liverpool almost destroyed Manchester City and then almost lost the whole thing.
Yeah.
Didn't Jesus also score?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I just saw in stoppage time. I think Bernardo scored. Like Mahrez made the goal.
Yeah, that I saw. Man, Liverpool, what's going on with them? Why are they so good?
Yeah, it's so irritating. But yeah, the funny thing is that once this happened, we were forwarded an article on our WhatsApp group which said that Man City don't have depth in the squad, which is insane.
No, it may be insane, but there is probably some truth to it. Like Manchester City bench had players worth 100 or 150 million.
Yeah, but
somehow they seem short of players, and Liverpool...
They had Nathan Ake. I don't know.
Nathan Ake played the game.
Yes, yeah, he played the game. So
okay, City substitutes in the game was Gundogan, Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Mahrez, Ederson. Come on. That's worth at least 200 million.
Yeah,
right?
and who was their goalie, man? He made the same error that he made the same error that Ederson made, except that this time the ball went.
Yeah, you can't keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Wait,
fair enough.
So he is insane.
Yes.
All right, but yeah.
Speaking about this City performance, I think strangely their their policy of buying 250 million players instead of one, that big guy for 90 million or 100 million, is sort of catching up with them because they possibly don't have enough characters and leaders. I mean, there's Kevin De Bruyne, and
He's a leader.
he's the leader. He's very good at it. But
They had Fernandinho playing.
Fernandinho, I mean, come on, he's aged now. Finally, I hope.
Yeah, but Pep was so surprised. He didn't know Fernandinho was leaving the club in the summer. He said, "Oh, I didn't know that." So, I'm sure someone's taken an Excel to Pep. No, sir, his contract renewal is not going to happen. But let's talk about Liverpool squad depth. Diaz, Mane, Salah, and then they have Firmino and Jota coming up to. I mean, Klopp. Man.
Eventually this sort of has built up over time, right? It's not like he buys 3 players and all of them are great, but once in 1 year, once in 6 months, he just keeps adding good players, and I don't think they have had significant departures in a while. So
yeah, even Thiago Alcantara played well.
But this is we are coming to 2023 when the entire front three are gonna end up their contract is gonna end up ending. So this is possibly succession planning, and before that cliff comes, I think they want to hit the peak, which is, I mean, they're chasing every trophy there is to win.
Did they win? Who won the Carabao Cup?
Liverpool won the Carabao Cup.
So when Klopp was asked that you're going for a quadruple, he has a genuine chance of going for a quadruple.
Yeah, he does have a chance. This is the best chance that I think any team has ever had. But
no, that's not true.
Okay, who was?
I don't know
Chelsea?
about other clubs, but Mourinho's Chelsea, during his third season in the first spell, they were in all the 4 competitions till end of April. Right. And then they lost everything.
Yeah, so
other than FA Cup. Which Drogba scored.
So they're in identical position as Jose's Chelsea. So they lost the semis, I guess, to Liverpool.
In
the Jose's Chelsea in 2007 lost to Liverpool in the semis, I think, in the Champions League.
No.
Yeah.
That was 2004-05. But
no, twice it happened.
Really?
I think they lost on penalties or...
Avram Grant beat them in 2008.
Yeah, but Chelsea won knocked out by Liverpool in 2007.
Yes.
And they fell short in the league. So they're in the identical position.
They drew with Arsenal at Emirates.
Yeah, but I doubt Liverpool are going to be beaten by Good Evening.
Come on.
That would be epic, but I doubt it. But the league is where it's the hardest for them, I think.
Okay, talking about Chelsea, I mean, we'll come back to Villarreal, but what a game they played against Real Madrid. I mean, it was so sad to see them lose to one pass. How can one? They should just ban the FIFA. UEFA should find a way to ban
Modric,
ban good passes.
Yeah, man. What can you say about Modric?
Real did nothing in that game. Chelsea had it. Even Pulisic could have scored in the night. The Americans are so bloody unreliable.
Yeah, but they don't find a target with footballs.
Yeah, and what's up with Real Madrid? They lost the game 3-2, but somehow they came back with 2 goals. And over the weekend against Sevilla.
Oh yeah,
Sevilla
that comeback was something else.
Yeah, and again Benzema scores.
That guy has a golden patch.
Yeah, which comes back to the question: not playing international football can elongate your career quite a lot.
Yeah. I mean, he's missed 6 years. Maybe he should stop playing for France after this World Cup.
They won't win, so he should not even go for the World Cup. He should just stay back. Yeah. Right. Now let's talk about Unai Emery beating Bayern, which was was good.
The way Bayern played, I think despite what I said before, I think he has a better chance of beating Liverpool than Bayern.
Yeah.
Because Bayern I don't know what Nagelsmann is doing there.
Oh, it's actually quite bad, and the inquest has started.
Right.
But Unai Emery actually in the post-match said in the first leg we should have won more than 1-0.
Okay.
And but he seems prepared. He says we can go all the way. You beat
all the way where? Who?
To win the Champions League.
Okay.
So you beat Liverpool, then you'll play Real Madrid in the final.
Right.
All you have to do is just deny Benzema a goal in the stoppage time. And I think that Champions League is there.
Man, this would be one of the great underdog stories if he manages to pull it off.
Yeah, dude. I mean, who are you supporting in the Champions League now?
I don't know. Any of the Spanish teams.
So, all right. Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 2-0 in the other FA Cup semi-final. There's no drama there. And now they are going to play Liverpool again in the FA Cup final. What's your early prediction for that game?
I think Chelsea are going to win. This will be the third FA Cup final in a row they'll lose. And the second time they'll lose a second final they're losing this year. They lost the Carabao final, right? On penalties, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, last season they lost the final of the FA Cup, but they won the Champions League final. So something similar of that regard will happen here, I think. I genuinely think that Liverpool will be distracted by bigger fish to fry.
All right. So who will win the Premier League?
Man City.
You are still saying that?
Yeah. I mean, what's there to stop them from winning? I mean, are they clearly rested players or they had injuries this week?
Pep will overthink the Champions League semi-final and screw up the league also.
I doubt it, yeah. I mean, I don't think their run-in is particularly difficult.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I don't think he can think that much.
Yeah, so his overthinking will be spread over 6 games, which will nullify that overthinking. That's why he wins so many leagues.
All right. Who will win Champions League?
Real Madrid.
Yeah, it looks like destiny. Only Unai can stop them. Okay.
No, dude, come on. Liverpool are so strong.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Have you seen the video analysis Unai does?
Oh, brother.
It seems he puts through players for 6 to 7 hours a day and forces them to watch videos.
And he's like an Indian parent.
Or an IVM podcast producer.
Wow.
All right. FA Cup, who's going to win? Chelsea. Come on.
Yeah, Chelsea yes. All the way.
All right. So basically, you're finding ways in which Liverpool are not going to win anything.
Yeah, man.
Dude, are you still a Manchester United fan?
Yeah, partially.
Partially, yeah. All right. We should take a break right now. And there have been so many good performances over the week. So let's see who our player of the week is. And then the league resumes in full flow. So let's see what happens then. Yep. So stay tuned to Football Twaddle.
If you're a cricket fan, check out Edges and Sledges, India's favorite cricket podcast.
The podcast focuses on Indian cricket, the IPL, and has a ton of banter both on and off the field.
We talk about the week's biggest cricket stories with current and ex-international cricketers, coaches, or sometimes just between us.
And it's hosted by me, DJ.
Me, Varun.
And me, Ashwin.
New episodes release every week.
You can catch us on the IVM Podcast's website, app,
or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Check out the Edges and Sledges Cricket Podcast.
All right, welcome back to Football Twaddle. Yes, we forgot one thing. Sean Dyche, poor guy.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say is that goes against him is that he's been around for too long. I think everyone at Burnley were sort of tired of him. So,
oh God, it just feels like my professional life also right now. I've been around the same place for too long. Yeah, but come on. Why did they fire him 6 games before? Just
I think they lost to Norwich, and the fact that they are in a difficult spot right now, and in this run of, I think, 4 years they're in the Premier League. I mean, they were there once before, got relegated, got back up. I don't think they've been in a worse position, and they look nailed on to get relegated. So while this thing is on, while the going is tough and whatnot, I think they got rid of him. Because I think he's a popular guy there.
They haven't appointed anyone, right?
Yeah, I don't think they care right now. I think they'll go for an entire reboot. They'll go back to the championship, find a new guy.
So if you don't care, just let him play out. No, I mean, I found it quite unceremonious for a guy to take such low budget and keep them in the league, make it tough for everyone.
Yeah,
I think it was unfair on him.
But it's okay. I think it's good for him. It's in a way that he'll get time off, he'll find a new project, and he'll be himself somewhere else.
Fulham, as a Fulham manager, they're coming up. Yeah. I was seeing...
But Fulham have money and everything, and I think Fulham right now like good football for the fans and everyone.
Do they? I was reading this tweet by Miguel Delaney, which was quite informative. So he was talking about Norwich and Fulham. So he was saying that when will Norwich and Fulham be in the same division? Or will they perpetually miss each other forever? Yeah. So 2019 Fulham down from Premier League, Norwich went up. Right. 2020 Norwich went down, Fulham went up. 2021 Fulham down, Norwich up. And 2022 Norwich are down, and it looks like Fulham are going up. So how
there should be like a playoff between those two during the summer or something.
Only these two clubs.
These two clubs.
Yeah. So, okay, that's what's happening. Who is your player of the week? Let's get to it now.
So, another game that I did watch, we didn't mention, was Lyon versus West Ham. So, I'd say Declan Rice because he was immense in that game. They were playing away from home.
Yeah.
They're drawn at home, and this is one of the biggest nights for West Ham in West Ham's history now that they're in the semis of the prestigious Europa League.
Dude, it is prestigious.
Yes.
You can't deny it's not a
Yep.
prestigious. Any competition is
I
prestigious.
just feel sad for them that
They're not going to
they're
beat
not going to beat
Barcelona.
Barcelona in that, because that game was insane. I mean, them losing to Frankfurt, man.
Oh.
But I mean, West Ham have a proud history of winning against Germans in London, so there's that to look forward to.
Yeah, but again, what's with the comebacks? Barcelona, Busquets and Depay score in the stoppage time. And I didn't want it to be 3-3, but dude, I mean, Frankfurt played so well till 90 minutes.
That's true. I think they were tired, or I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the experience to see it out too safely and be cynical, which means that the West Ham game will be superb.
Yeah, so the Europa League semi-final is West Ham versus Frankfurt.
Right.
And Leipzig versus Rangers. I want David Moyes to win this competition now.
Yeah, me too.
He seemed so happy after the game. It was insane just to see that guy feel.
Yeah.
And he's like, we've been working towards being a better club over the 18 months. He somehow finally comes out as vindicated. So Declan Rice.
Yes, because he was brilliant. He scored the second goal, which was possibly the telling goal of the tie, and he ran the midfield, man. Literally with the ball, without the ball. He's someone that England should genuinely be happy about.
Yeah, and he's very good friends with Mason Mount. Those two guys, what do they do? Anyway, so my player of the week, I mean, there's Ronaldo and Bruno Guimaraes. As much as I would like to say, is Nicolo Zaniolo of Roma.
Oh.
They finally beat Bodo Glimt 4-0, and he scored a hat-trick, his first ever hat-trick.
Brilliant.
And then I think there was a comment by Mourinho in the post-match saying that congratulations to Bodo, they've reached so far and everything. And they would have earned enough money in the competition.
Right.
Hopefully with this money they can put on a real pitch with the grass rather than the plastic one.
Man, so typical of him.
So now we have, now that we're talking about pan-European, we have Roma versus Leicester.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we have Eindhoven, if I'm not wrong.
PSV.
1 second. Let me just check. Conference League fixtures. And Feyenoord versus Marseille.
Oh, the two Dutch rivals of Ajax are making waves in the Conference League.
Who? Marseille is not Dutch.
Feyenoord.
Feyenoord is. Yeah. Who-
Feyenoord, and the other tie has Eindhoven, right?
No. There's no Eindhoven. Which Eindhoven? You mean in Europa?
Yeah. Oh, so one in Europa, one here. Anyway.
Yeah. So Feyenoord versus Marseille. So it's going to be Payet versus Feyenoord and Leicester Roma. So Mo will be back in England. I'm expecting a barrage of articles.
Right.
And all bad. I don't think journalists like him anymore.
Yeah.
But
He's passé.
yeah, but who is new? Like, we need something new, right? Who is the new shiny one?
God knows.
You can't keep asking Klopp about why he smiles all the time. So yeah, Nicolo Zaniolo is that. Okay, what games are you watching on the weekend?
No, it has to be the old...
Old firm.
the
derby.
old real rivalry of Manchester United versus...
Liverpool.
No. It's Liverpool will be played by the time this is out. So
Okay.
It's Arsenal versus Manchester United.
The OG
The
rivalry.
OG rivalry.
Okay, what's going? I think United is going to beat Arsenal.
Yeah, I think so, and because this is like a knockout game. If they lose this or don't get or don't make Arsenal lose points, the top four is gone. So in order to keep United's hopes alive, they have to win this one. And Arsenal are hopeless in front of goal.
Behind the goal.
Yeah,
Their fans are hopeless. Their club is hopeless. You don't want Super Frank to win against Klopp?
yeah. I mean that would be a bonus, but there's really no hope there, man.
Why? Why? Have you not heard of the term in derbies? Anything can happen.
Yeah, surely.
Okay, so you're predicting what again? I didn't get it.
Oh, I'm predicting Manchester United to beat Arsenal 2-0.
Will Cristiano score?
Yes.
What is this news I'm reading about Mason Greenwood now being training with United, or was that just a rumor?
I think that's a rumor.
Acha. So he's still like not a United player, whatever.
I don't know where he is. He's under suspension.
Okay. I'm going to watch Inter versus Roma.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes. So
Mo's old club versus his new club.
yes, Mo's old club versus new club is fine. But look at the Serie A table. Milan have played 33 games and 71 points.
Uh-huh.
Inter have played 32 and 69.
Right.
Napoli have played 32 and 66. So tonight, we are recording on a Monday night, is Napoli versus Roma.
Man.
Okay. And on the weekend is Inter versus Roma. And Inter have to win to keep pace. So that will be amazing.
Yep.
Acha. And there was this news about fans booing Paul Pogba after the game.
But I mean, that was coming.
Is it
that
camel,
happens.
straw, bag, broken?
No, I mean, for a change, I'd say, despite him not being great in that game, he was good because he was the only defensive midfielder that Ralf Rangnick played in that weird formation.
Didn't Harry Maguire kick Paul Pogba or something?
Yeah, so it was a weird... When he went for the header, his back foot was raised high enough to hit Paul Pogba. Maybe the fans enjoyed that. But yeah, I mean...
How does he hit the ball? Why? Dude, Harry...
Maybe... Dude, his head is so heavy that, the one head becomes a sort of a fulcrum and it pivots this hind leg high.
He's not this bad, come on. He was actually a decent defender.
No, he's a decent defender playing... badly. If he goes to a mid-table club, he'll be fine.
He just... Greece ruined him. Poor guy. He was actually all right. I remember all the United fans, including you, were like... said, we never say any bad things about Maguire. He's been decent and everything.
Yeah. I mean, the football style changed at United. I don't think he can play this progressive style. So he should go back to wherever Sean Dyche is next.
Where would that be? Well, take a guess. I said Fulham but I don't think Fulham will go for him.
Oh man, I mean...
Because let me tell you a story about Fulham. You know this guy, Fulham had a German manager.
Felix
Magath. So it seems they lost a game very badly. And next day in the training, he put all the 11 people who started in the game in their playing positions on the training pitch. And he just asked them to stand there.
Oh God.
And then like for 45 minutes, he didn't say anything. So they're just standing there. Then they asked Felix Magath, bhai, like what's going on?
Right.
He said, this is exactly how you were during the game. So you must be used to this crap. So they need some colourful man. Fulham is a colourful club. I hope they always remain colourful. Dyche shouldn't go there.
I think Dyche will go to Crystal Palace when finally Vieira makes his jump to a bigger club.
I was thinking Middlesbrough. That club is just...
But that is... I mean, then the champion... Oh yeah, no, they might come up this season.
With Tony Pulis.
Oh God.
It never ends. There's no stopping the madness, Yash. All right, on that note, are there any important... There's no midweek, right? Like no Europe this weekend?
No, just Premier League fixtures.
Thank God. We can rest on the midweek.
Yeah.
And we are meeting each other on the weekend.
Yeah,
let's watch
time.
A game. Yep. And then next week we'll abuse France. I'll tell you the running next week. Super Frank. We're going to speak bad about him. We're going to be Arteta out.
Oh dear.
So things like, and Romelu Lukaku's transfer to Inter would be done because they both would have realized that they just need each other.
That's true.
All right. Okay, yes. Take care, man.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, listeners. Stay tuned to Football Twaddle for our next week's episode. But yeah, we're done for this week, I guess. Also, it would be really helpful if you could, rate us on Apple iTunes and then write something nice about us, because we guess you are enjoying our podcast, as that would help people discover our podcast and we would be big superstars then. So take care.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Advertising is Dead, content strategist Manish Pandey shares useful insights about the creator economy with Varun. On The Longest Constitution, it's an Ambedkar special. Priya tells us about the father of the Indian Constitution. On Shunya One, Sheila Datya asks Mihir Gupta, CEO and co-founder of Teachment, about his dream of changing the Indian education system. On Big Talk About Tiny Humans, Devi Shobha and Meghna share how to navigate the delicate process of LGBTQIA kids coming out to their parents. And on Tere Mere Raste, Kesho takes us to the birthplace of so many great films, Universal Studios. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you enjoyed this show or any of our other shows for that matter, do please tell a friend. Also, don't forget to rate us on any of the platforms you're listening to us on. You can check us out on YouTube as well. On ivmpodcast.com/YouTube, we have a list of all of our YouTube channels. Do check out if your favorite show is available as full video. We are also doing a small listener survey to better understand how you respond to our shows and advertising on the network. We'd really appreciate it if you could spare a few minutes to fill it out. It helps us build better shows for you. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors for this week, SBI Life Insurance, India Water Portal, and Jupiter, a digital banking app. Thank you so much for making this possible.
We know you love fast food,
Fast fashion,
faster payment.
lightning fast internet speed.
Then why not fast information?
On Think Fast, where we discuss the latest developments in the world of technology, business, marketing, pop culture.
With a side of sarcasm and my dad jokes, not just mine.
Not mine, Varun. My jokes are funny. So join me, guys, the funnier one, Suchita Salvan, co-founder of LBB.
And me, Varun Dugirala, the co-founder of The Glitch, as we think fast only on the IVM network.
Fresh episodes out every Monday.
On the IVM app, website, or wherever you get your podcast from.